Okay. If I want to smoke, I will, right? I will. It's all about just keep going, just keep going. And I've just been pretty much just nonstop moving all day. Um, because the boredom thing for me is what honestly has propelled me to be a smoker for as long as I have. It's about waiting. Like I hate waiting around and um anytime I have to wait, it's like, oh, it's just so irritating. So it's like smoke a cigarette because it's like, oh my God, I'm waiting and waiting. And it's the waiting and the waiting and the boredom and the waiting and the boredom and the boredom and the waiting and the same old and the boring and the waiting and the boring and the waiting and the same old. And people are boring because it's the same old fucking same old all the motherfucking time. So some people are just, it's like they're just, you just like, it's like such dead fucking energy. So, went to the gym and did not get to do the second, which it's fine because it actually worked out, but did not do the personal training shit today. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't because I really did not have the energy to do so today because I'm in a sleep deficit still. Um, and um, yeah, I just thought of something. I'm in a sleep deficit still. So, what I've realized too, when you have a plan and you don't fulfill the plan, um, there's a lot that goes into that. There's so much that goes into a plan, like, um, and then you don't accomplish that. So then there's a feeling of failure or whatever the fuck, which, and then the feeling of failure feeds another thing that feeds another thing. And then it's a cycle of toxicity in and of itself. So, um, I did not smoke today, but I was hit. I have had cravings all day, and I have been very vocal about every time a craving has been hit, I just say it out loud. I'm like, I have a craving to smoke a cigarette right now. I'm not going to sit there and repress my craving verbally. Have I acted upon the craving? No, I have not smoked a single cigarette all day. Um, Congratulations to me, and it's a big deal to me, and I don't give a fuck if you find this incredibly boring. I know how difficult it has been for me to quit smoking, and it's, that's my shit. So I don't give a fuck if you find what I'm talking about to be boring or annoying. Go the fuck away. This might be what I talk about for the next year. I don't fucking know. I don't care because this is real for me. This is not a TV show for me. So, yeah. So I went to the gym today and did not really feel like working out in general because I was very tired. Having been on a sleep deficit for the last 3 days, did not really have the energy to do an intense workout, but I did do the treadmill. I did sit in the sauna for a little bit, and I was waiting on the girl to message me, so I didn't want to push myself too hard in the gym and then meet up with her. I have no idea. Have had no idea what she really has, what we're going to be doing in our workout. So today at the gym, all I knew is she said she was going to hit me up when she got done with the job interview, and the idea was to meet up around 1. I had a feeling that she wouldn't follow through because she's the one that threw the idea to me the other night of us working out together, and I told her that'd be fine. She's owned a gym. She knows how to train people. She has before and afters, blah 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 blah. So she's the one that brought forth the idea to me and wanted me to, let's do it together on the Riverwalk. We'll meet up, and I've been texting her every day, like, okay, are we still on for Monday? Are we still on for Monday? She's like, yeah. So come today. I'm exhausted, but I get up anyways. I'm craving a cigarette from the very second that I opened my eyes. I craved a cigarette. And there's a lot I'm going to get into at some point talking about this because this is all I have left to do is to talk about addiction and doing so without smoking. because I still am not over smoking because I still want a cigarette. So, as I've already stated, if you're not somebody who wants to hear about anything like this, go the fuck away. What you're not going to motherfucking do is sit around and complain to me about what you want to hear me say, bitch. Like you motherfucking pay me money to be your fucking hoe on a string, bitch. This is real life for me, so it's important to me, and that's what I talk about on camera is a reflection of what I'm doing in real life, bitch. So you can move the fuck around if you're looking for a goddamn prostitution show. Me going to the gym is important to me. Me fucking being healthy is important to me. So that's what I talk about. Okay. It's important to me. So that's why I talk about it. This channel's not for you. This channel's for fucking me. You're just watching it happen. Okay. And fuck you off top, in the middle, and at the bottom. And I don't have a cigarette to repress anything anymore. So I guess I'm going to be maybe a bigger asshole or maybe not. I don't know yet. This is only day one. Time will tell who I am without a cigarette because I haven't lived without a cigarette in 12 fucking years. We don't know who she is. We don't know who she is. But I have noted today being day one, and it's been years since I've gone 24 hours without a cigarette, just for the record. Years. So 24 hours for me is a big deal. Because it's about how much of a smoker I have been. So for me to go without a cigarette first thing in the morning is a big deal. For me to not have a cigarette after cleaning the house is a big deal. So this is all a big deal for me. Okay. Not a big deal for you. So fuck off, nigga. I'm just talking for myself. Yeah. So I like that I'm talking about this and working on myself and not servicing anybody. I feel like maybe the whole self-serving thing or the self-sacrificing energy that I've been operating in is also what has compelled me to inhale tobacco for so long. The desire to please other people. And I do feel that me letting go of tobacco is me coming to terms with fuck y'all for real. And that's why I'm going to talk about smoking, because I know you don't want to hear about it and I don't care. So that's me not giving a fuck if I'm people pleasing. And that's what makes me happy. And it has nothing to do with YouTube. It's just about me as a person. This is not about YouTube. This is not about social media. It's amazing to me how so many people have utilized social media to quit or to do something and make it a whole YouTube show. So you're only doing it for the camera. Like you're only quitting, you're only fasting, you're only doing something to document for the camera to have content. I'm not doing this for the camera. I'm not doing this. I'm a real 90s bitch. You know what I mean? Like, if there's one thing I know about myself, I am the 90s. I am the 90s. Like, I don't have time for people who dress like the 90s. Oops. I don't have time for that. I noticed that when I went to the mall today. I have not been to the mall personally. And when's the last time I've been to the mall? Like a mall. I went to the mall today. I haven't been to a mall in years. And me and Okama went today and we just walked around for a while. We walked into stores that I haven't seen in years. And this mall that I was in today, I used to work there. So I was having flashbacks and this whole feeling of, I can't call it nostalgia because I don't have any longing to live that again. It's just the feeling of that whole era of my life washed over me. And all that era was the era of me working in terms of like my life as an occupation, me working at the mall. That era of my life was just purely sex and partying and drugs, basically. I'm categorizing drugs as alcohol and tobacco. And and I dabbled in, ecstasy a couple times and weed every blue moon. But the era of when I worked at the mall was just, I lived for partying, shopping. I was telling Okama, like, we went into Victoria's Secret, and I'm like, I was just walking around that store and remembering that I used to be obsessed with that store. And I mean, an addiction to shopping. People don't like talking about that, shopping addictions. And it was just out of control. And it was being fueled by this desire to keep up with some status quo. Just talking about this, I'm thinking about it's like smoke a cigarette. And I'm not worried about if I fuck up, by the way, when it comes to smoking, because the craving's still there. Like, for me, as long as I still crave a cigarette, I haven't quit. So it's like if I'm still craving, I'm not a Christian, okay? I'm not a fucking Christian. Let me make sure I text somebody that. I'm not a fucking Christian. Sometimes I want to kill people. I'm not a Christian. Sometimes I feel I could kill someone, especially those creepy pervert types. I just quit smoking as of last night and have cut tobacco, weed, and alcohol from my life for as long as I can handle not having vices. So I find out what my mood really is when I'm not repressing it. Because that's why I have smoked. To hold shit back. I felt I could have beat this one dude's ass in the gym today. He follows me around and stares at me, and it enrages me. Not referring to you. This old white dude. I'm sure you have seen him. He does this every time I'm in there, and it makes me feel gross. Just wanted you to know. Goodbye. There is no hello, goodbye. I don't talk to cartoon characters. I don't talk to people I can't see. Might fuck around and go back to the Y. Hey, you want to go back to the Y, Okama? We literally can. We can go play basketball. We can, girl. Got to keep moving so I don't smoke a cigarette. So I don't pop a cap in your fucking ass. So today has been, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this shit because I'm just staying moving. I did buy some jeans today that I'm so excited about. I have been wanting to get baggy jeans for a long time. Not as a fashion trend, I just prefer baggy jeans. And I finally found the baggy jeans I've been wanting to find today. Buy one, get one free, believe it or not. And I got them, and I'm going to be rocking the fuck out of them because I'm the 90s. The 90s, I remember the 90s, and I'm from the 90s because I was alive. I was 10 years old in 1997. So I was in middle school, becoming a preteen in the 90s. And I became a teenager in the earliest, the 2000s, in the ones and twos and threes and fours and fives. And so I don't relate to this. Anything after 2010 makes no sense to me, especially when I go to the mall and they're selling clothing that's trying to recreate the 90s. And it's incredibly cringe because none of the people who are buying this fashion, let's go down the list, the plaid shirts, in the way they describe the baggy jeans with the rips in them, and the flannel and the bucket hats, the whole aesthetic, trying to bring back motherfucking. I'm very offended. I felt myself become very offended when I went to the mall today for the first time in like 75 years. Because I'm like, wait, why are they trying to recreate an era of time that just happened? Like, dude, I'm still alive. Why are you trying to bring back 90s fashion in 2022? Like, I don't understand this. Why are we not progressing? See, I want a cigarette right now just talking about this shit. I want a cigarette. And I do, but I'm not smoking, but I do crave a cigarette right now, and I want everybody to fucking know. So I haven't quit yet. Until I stop craving a cigarette, I haven't quit. It's just like being a lesbian. If you're still craving pussy, you're still a lesbian. If you're still craving to eat a bitch out, you're still a lesbian. If you're still craving dick in your ass, you're still gay. Doesn't matter if you're fucking a female. You feel me? So if the craving is still there, you're still that until the craving goes away. That's how I treat myself. That's my protocols of Zion. That's how my gangsta holistic health for myself works. I don't take your advice about quitting anything. Okay? You do you. Leave me the fuck alone. So far today, I've not smoked anything, but I've wanted to. Just like I've wanted to beat somebody's ass, but I haven't. Let me ask Wolverine something. What would you prefer? What would you prefer? For my health. This is a rhetorical question. Beat your ass for my health, aka for me to feel better. Fuck you, beat you up, or smoke a cigarette. It's a metaphorical question for you to never answer. For me, I struggle with the feeling of having ravenous, primal sex, killing someone, or just smoking a cigarette. You know? So people judge me for smoking, but I only do that to repress a very high sex drive that I can't utilize, plus the feeling of absolute rage against perverts and other shit that is disgusting. Anyways, I'm glad I shared that with you to make everything more awkward. It feels good to say shit out loud because I am the 90s. You don't get to say, you're not the 90s. You just wear a bucket hat. The 90s is a vibe. You just have baggy jeans. Okay? You just wear plaid, bitch. Yep, I want a cigarette right now. Yes, I do. Da-da-da-da-da-da. What do I want to do? Do you want me to fuck you, beat you up, or smoke a cigarette? You want something good from, like, this is when you have to put your health on other people, because there's a reason why I smoke. It's to prevent me from probably slitting your throat, right? You don't want me to smoke? You care about my health? Well, either I hit the cigarette or I punch you in your face. That's why I smoke. It's to hold myself back from saying something or doing something. You piss me off, I smoke a cigarette. That's why I smoke. I don't know why you smoke. I don't smoke for pleasure. I smoke from pain. You pissed me off, pain. I smoke a cigarette instead of slitting your fucking throat. Right? Yeah. I want to have sex, but not with the wrong person, so I smoke a cigarette. I still have sexual desire, but I'm not going to be out here fucking anybody, so I smoke a cigarette to curb my sexual appetite. See, I don't smoke to curb a physical appetite. I don't really have a physical appetite. I have a sexual appetite that can barely be quenched. I have an appetite to punch you in your fucking face that can't be quenched. And let's see. You know, that's the main two: sex and physical violence. I suppress with cigarette smoke. You know, so good for me, right? So when you see me smoke a cigarette, just know that it's saving your life. And you should be happy about that. You know, you should be thankful. I want a cigarette right now. Right now, I do. Like, I want dick right now, but I don't have dick right now, so that's why I would smoke a cigarette out of sexual frustration. Yeah. Yeah. I smoke cigarettes out of a lot of things: sexual frustration. And it's not about having any old dick. No, no. When I say I don't have dick right now, I'm talking about good dick, you know, meaning a good man. I'm not just going to have dick just to have dick to get to satisfy a sexual itch. Nah, I want good dick. So because I ain't got good dick, smoke a cigarette, you know. You're annoying. I'll smoke a cigarette, you know. I want a cigarette right now. I'm going to keep talking about it because I do. I have a hard craving, because usually around this time, I'm probably sitting out back smoking a cigarette. Yeah. Amen. So a lot of shit I'm about to say and do because I don't have tobacco. And it's going to be interesting. Like me texting this motherfucker from the gym. If I had a cigarette today, I would not be texting him. That's a fact. Yep. I don't know what to do with my little self. I don't know what to do with my little self right now. Because I'm like, well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Okama, what you gonna do? What you trying to do? I might go downtown. You want to go? I can't sit at this house, girl. I might smoke a cigarette. So, because there's nothing to do in this bitch that I want to do. I don't feel like doing the dishes right now because I know I'll have that to do. Because I'm also trying to stay awake to go see her at the bar. So you can go with me to Vertigo if you want. I'm just going in there to say, hey, girl. But if you take a nap now, you're going to be up. Okay. You literally looked at me and you realized something in that moment. I don't know what the hell you realized. She goes to work at 6. What I'm going to do, because I'm serious, is I'm not going to be out all night. If we get there around the time that she's getting there, we can get out of there by 7, and then you'll be home to go to sleep for real.
I need to wash shit. Okay.
I'm serious. I know what I'm doing. Because then I'm going to get tired out. just boring out here. I'm just becoming a fuck boy because I just be out here in these streets fucking around and shit. That's what's happening. Damn it. What else is there to do? Yay! I made more things more awkward. Wonderful. I love that. I hate you. Yay! I made it. Hooray! This is great. Let's make everything more awkward. Quitting cigarettes. Quitting tobacco, coffee, and alcohol for the whole month of October. And hopefully beyond. Join the movement of health. It's hilarious. I'm texting all the dudes. Join the movement for optimal health. I'm just texting all the fuck boys this shit. I'll text, let's see. I don't give a fuck if we don't talk anymore. I don't care about you. We're working on our health. Join the movement. Join the movement. Join the movement. Join the movement. Who is in? Okay. Damn, I like for real. What is that number? Who is that number? Who is that number? Girl, we did a photo shoot in front of fucking the closed Hollister. I felt that in my soul. Like I felt that deep in my soul. I need a cigarette just thinking about that. You feel me? Like, god damn. It's interesting the moments when I want one. That's so interesting. Like, wow. We walked past the old Hollister store. Once again, it's old for me, not her, but it's just Hollister and it's closed. And I said, you know what that is? She's like, yeah, I know what that is. I'm like, how the fuck you know what that is? And it's not even open. It's totally closed. So we took a photo in front of the closed Hollister store in the mall. That was great. Victoria's Secret, honestly, I looked at some of their pants in there. I was amazed at because it's been so long since I've bought clothes at the mall, and I was looking at the prices of the pants at Victoria's Secret. What was it, like $80 or something? I was amazed. Like, I was absolutely amazed at the scam. Victoria's Secret is a total scam. Okay. I used to work there way long ago, and I used to shop there a lot, and I haven't shopped at Victoria's Secret since 2011. It's a fact. We got rid of all our bras and panties in 2000. Anyways, so I was noticing the quality of them because I'm like, what? Why are these track pants $70? Like, this is a scam. This is a total scam. It's only because it's the brand Victoria's Secret. The quality is not better. It's just fake, and people will literally pay for the brand, but it's not good quality. It's not better quality. It's not anything. I need a cigarette. I want a cigarette. Okay, I'm not smoking. And I'm just saying out loud every time I want a cigarette. That's how this is working. Fuck the nigga who's watching. I'm actually going to get off this live stream because I'm creeped out by whoever the fuck is watching. It's that one person. And that alone makes me want. Logan Medeiros is a flaming faggot who lives in Indianapolis, Indiana, who eats his own mother's pussy every fucking night and sucks his brother off. You know what I mean? And has the audacity to watch my YouTube channel. Like, fuck off, Logan Medeiros. I'm not smoking tobacco, you fucking faggot ass fucking simp. You still doing the same shit you were doing 20 years ago? Fuck you, nigga, you ugly ass fuck. Like, I'm not interested in you, weird ass bitch. Get off my dick, faggot ass bitch. I know that nigga watches my YouTube channel. He's subscribed to my YouTube channel because he's a fucking freak. He eats his mom's ass, like, for real. Fuck off, Logan. Suck a dick and die, Logan. I mean that shit. Suck a dick and motherfucking die, Logan. And Brian from Oregon better not be watching this channel either. If I find out you're fucking watching this channel, Brian, I'm going to make sure that you die on the side of the road with a goddamn needle in your asshole. You feel me? Leave me the fuck alone. Go away. Go away. This is me without cigarettes. Go away, bitch. I'm going to go away. Goodbye.